It should be no surprise that Charlie, who spent his life speaking with the critics of these traditions, ultimately became convinced that we needed not just a political realignment, but also a spiritual reawakening. We did. And we have to bring back religion to America, because without borders, law and order, and religion, you really don't have a country anymore. We want religion brought back to America. We want to bring God back into our beautiful USA like never before. We want God back.
Hi guys, this is Sahar TV, and in today's video we'll watch Trump's speech at the Charlie Kirk memorial that happened yesterday. I don't know when this video will be released, but this is the speech.
Some of the very same people who spent the last 8 years trying to sit in moral judgment of anyone who disagreed with them about politics suddenly started cheering for a murder. Incredible. You know the names. They're major losers, by the way. That will be proven out in a short period of time. Some of the very people who call you a hater for using the wrong pronoun were filled with glee at the killing of a father with 2 beautiful young children. And the same commentators who this week are screaming fascism over a canceled late-night TV show where the anchor had no talent and no ratings, last week were implying that Charlie Kirk deserved what happened to him. No side in American politics has a monopoly on disturbed or misguided people. But there's one part of our political community which believes they have a monopoly on truth, goodness, and virtue, and concludes they have also a monopoly on power, thought, and speech. Well, that's not happening anymore. We've turned that corner very quickly. Tragically, atrocities of this kind, and kind that we saw in Utah, of all places, are the eventual consequence of that kind of thinking. If speech is violence, then some are bound to conclude that violence is justified to stop speech. And we're not going to let that be justified. The tradition of reason and open debate that Charlie practiced is not a pillar of our democracy. In many ways, it's the basis of our entire society. It's the right and inheritance of every free American, the greatest legacy of the Enlightenment, and among the most treasured achievements of civilization. We will defend it at all costs, and we will carry forward the torch of liberty that Charlie Kirk held so proud and so high. He was so proud, and he did hold that torch high. We will never, ever let it fail. We will never let it fail. But we're going to raise it higher than ever before. It's going to be raised, and this is the beginning. Perhaps it should be no surprise that Charlie, who spent his life speaking with the critics of these traditions, ultimately became convinced that we needed not just a political realignment, but also a spiritual reawakening. We did. And we have to bring back religion to America, because without borders, law and order, and religion, you really don't have a country anymore. We want religion brought back to America. We want to bring God back into our beautiful USA like never before. We want God back.
By the way, I agree. If you try to create this country as a globalist country where everybody's just supposed to mesh in with one another, you're destroying the country. You can see great examples happening in the United Kingdom. It's not working very well when there's a mass immigration coming from people who don't align with the values of the people who live in the UK. Same applies to the people in France and Canada and Australia. It just doesn't work. So if this is a Christian country, let it be Christian. If this is a Jewish country, let it be Jewish. Even if there's minorities under it, do not let them try to overpower and overrun the existing people that are in charge. Because if that's going to happen, oh boy, you're going to suffer. Great speech by Trump. I don't know. It seemed like he wasn't even reading. I don't know how he said this whole thing without reading from a teleprompter. But just pay attention how it is hysterical that the left, who celebrates, I'm talking about the progressive left, who celebrates the death of Charlie Kirk, then blames the Jews for the assassination. Pay attention how the Islamic community celebrates the death of Charlie Kirk because he was an enemy of Islam, and then they blame Israel for it. So weird that you'd celebrate something that Israel did if Israel did it. You celebrate it because you're happy it happened. You would be happy to be in the position to assassinate Charlie Kirk, and that's why you're celebrating. So pay attention at the people celebrating the death. These are the same people that would act the same. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to watch more of my stuff, please check out my channel down below. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification button so you can be notified every time I upload new content. If you'd like to support me and the channel financially, you can do that using Buy Me Coffee or Patreon down in the links below. Also, we now have a Discord that you can join down in the link below. And now you can become a YouTube member and enjoy specific YouTube perks. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.